Hello, folks. This is Swagadelic Love beaming in to a theater near you. Hi, my name's Swagadelic Love, and I met God last year. Oh, heaven, dear. I met God last year. And God handed me the light of God. After which, God told me to move out the city. It was not going to be pretty. Armageddon's here. We can sneak attack by North Korea. Once again, many of you folks beaming in, I always say, stay inside for a week. They have a secret weapon chemical. It's a chemical form, powdery snowflake form. It comes in. God said it blows like dust in the wind from one end of America to the other. Only a hard rain can wash it away. And it makes you go insane, as if you are criminally insane. Stay inside for a week if you make it through the bomb blast coming up soon. Armageddon is here. Oh, heaven, dear. I met God last year, and he handed me the light. And he told me to move. I moved. I've been moved for a while now. I'm situated in my location where the Lord wants me to be. I was going to go live on a natural preserve north of here and not even be around people, but Daddy did not want me to do that. Daddy said, when you do that, he said, the war's going to be horrifying for 10 years, but when you go live off on your own, the soul needs other soul contact. It goes insane. I said, all right, Daddy, everybody thinks I'm insane. He said, no, son, you're not insane. There's nothing wrong with you. Daddy told me. I have autism, for those you don't know it. I think and talk like a 5-year-old child all the time. I do things as a 5-year-old child. I always have my whole life. I am basically a 5-year-old child in a grown man's body. So, whole heaven here. Armageddon's here. Daddy said, I'll wolf here. So, if you're here, folks, well, Armageddon's here. Daddy said, tell people it is not the end of the world. It's the beginning. In 1,000 years, he will come back when he can lay his toe, his little pinky toe, on sanitized soil all over the world. Believe it or not, we clean the place up. Right during the war and afterwards, we ban nuclear power plants and nuclear missiles. Man does wave its evil hand and say, we are evil. Well, Daddy said, love and light echoes up a heaven's gate and bounces back down, and man shudders from love and light. Evil shudders and raises his hand and says, yes, we are evil. And the whole world bands together, a one-world order. And we ban nuclear missiles. Daddy said blood, rain, and tears for 1,000 years. Evil rain is the rain itself. It will rain, evil rain, for one day. 1,000 years is one day in heaven. So it's just one day, folks. It's no big deal. It's only one day. Hey, and everybody kicks in action. We go into wind and solar. Daddy told me to buy an electric car. Daddy told me to buy a wind turbine. Daddy told me to buy solar panels. And Daddy told me to move to a secret spot. So I did all of that. And Daddy told me why. It's going to be needed. There's not going to be any power. Everywhere is pretty much still 60% reliant on coal. The main power will go to the hospitals, the jails, and things like that. The government will get the main power, and you'll get the little bit left over. It'll be called a power ration. Your power will be shut off when you use it all. And people will use a little bit that they get at night with heat because nobody has a wood fireplace. So, once again, folks, Armageddon is here. I met God last year, and he handed me the cool light of God. I do not mind to say to you, to live another day with you, to play another day with you, to say, hey, it's another day with you. I'm really excited because all the angels are excited. Daddy's sad and he's excited too. People turn to God more than ever now. Some people curse him. That's a bad thing to do. Daddy will strike a lightning bolt up your hiney hole if you curse him. I got a cool ring. It's a big diamond ring. You can see it, just like Daddy's got. Daddy was a cool ring like mine. I got a cool ring, and I can do magical things with it. One of Daddy's poo-poo turds could pin Superman to the ground. If Daddy poo-pooed on Superman, Superman would be stuck to the ground. Daddy's turd would grab arms, sprout arms, and grab Superman and hold him down and give him huggies and kissies and huggies and kissies and put little brown kissy marks all over Superman. And Superman would be yucky, ucky, lovey, lovey, dovey, yovey. And Superman would be helpless. It'd be worse than kryptonite. It would be love tonight. Love tonight. That turd would come out. It'd be pure light. It would grab Superman and just kiss him. Superman would be helpless. Superman would be able to do nothing. That's how powerful Daddy is. And I have powers too. I have superpowers because I know who I am. Daddy told me everything. Daddy was down ring. Daddy told me how to sing. Daddy told me all. Well, not all. You know, there's a lot I don't know. I asked. Daddy keeps telling me heavenly affairs. And I say, if I make it, because I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, folks. Nobody does know. Only when you finally die, you know. But I have a pretty good reassurance that I might make it there because I don't shit turds on everybody like a lot of people do. Daddy said, do the math. It's 3-7. That's the fight. There's 7 more people that are going to hell and 3 that are here. So every time you see 10 people or 9 people, put yourself in there and tell yourself, are you a turd? And then you know what to do. It's as simple as that. You line 9 people up, put yourself at the 10th person, and ask the question to yourself, are you a turd? Or you're a bird? Do you want to be a turd or do you want to be a bird? Which one do you want to be? And it's easy as that, not to be shitty to people. I've never been shitty to people my whole life. It's just never been in me because I think and act like a 5-year-old child all the time. You know, I do get upset with people, you know, and I have been mad at people. And I have done shitty things to people that shit on me too. But, you know, that's life, folks. We're here to learn, Daddy said. Daddy said, do not commit suicide or anything like that because the joke's on you. Your soul turns into an atom, hits heaven's gate, and comes right back down to a wee-wee again. And you can grow up, be a good little boy, girl, and kill yourself again. It does the same thing. Daddy said the soul cannot move on from here unless it has its full lifespan of no evil killing it. When evil of any nature kills the soul comes right back. What people call reincarnation, other people call second chance. Daddy says it's just the way it's got to be. You can't be born of this world with evil killing you and be birthed into where you have to move on to from here. This is your birth. Nobody dies. It's another joke. There's no such thing as death. I used to think, you know, there's death. As I met Daddy, is no such thing as death. Everybody lives. You're born. Just as a woman has a baby, you're born. No different. And Daddy comes to you just as a man comes to a woman and a man comes to a baby. Daddy does the same thing. Daddy loves everyone, folks. Daddy said armageddon's here. I'm sad too with Daddy, but I'm happy too because the angels are cheering too. I'm throwing a big party at my house with a whole bunch of angels are going to come down. There's going to be a lot of them here, folks. They're all around the sun. They're everywhere. You've been keeping up with the lights in the skies everywhere. It's time. It's time. Whole heaven, dear. The angels are all here. Daddy's sad. Daddy's happy. Daddy's glad. Daddy said to tell everyone he loves them. And hold on to your poo-poos, folks. North Korea's one and only Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, is the most evilest cat here right now. And Daddy told me what it takes to be evil. You have to sin and think that it's funny. That is your journey pathway on to keep sinning and thinking everything's funny and being evil like Kim, the most evilest cat here right now. And he will make Hitler look like a little baby, like me. He'll make Hitler look like a little kid for what Kim Jong-un does, the great war whore. The time is now, folks. Armageddon is here, as it says in the book. I've never read the book my whole life. I always thought there was a God and believed in a God and prayed to a God when I got in trouble, but I never knew for sure. And sure enough, folks, I'm here to tell you there is a God, and there is sentence to be paid for your shittiness when you do shit.
2030.
It's to help you out of your shit so you can crawl out of your shit. Angels do not refer to hell as hell. They all refer to it as the pit of shit. And shit falls out your back. That's where your evil comes out. If you stand and you ask for forgiveness and you feel bad about it, it's all you have to do. They said he said this place was so evil. It's so simple. It's evil. He set it up so simple to be love and light. Whereas if he told me, if you rape and murder someone, you're going to feel that. You're going to love it and keep doing it, or you're not going to love it and you're going to feel bad about it, even if you don't know there's a God. And that's called asking for forgiveness. And then within 3 days, you're purged of what your sins are, and evil falls out your asshole. Your shit is for food and all kind of other things. And it's to get evil out your evil ass so you can be love and light. Believe it or not. If you don't believe it, don't believe it. But yes, you actually shit out the evil in you every time you sin. They said everything in the universe has to go somewhere. And when you dispense of the darkness in your soul, it comes out your hiney hole and not as gold. A piece of you turns to gold as the shit comes out of your back, the evil. A grain of sand in your soul turns to light. And you need to collect it up beings, as the angel said, to be a being of light. Enough love and light in you to have love and light in you to move on to heaven and be there. Once again, folks, only 3 out of 10 make it. Daddy said that's the numbers. Do the math yourself. Stand there with 9 others that are you. Put you and you and you in a row 10 times. And actually, how many of you are going to make it? How much shit do you have in your body? Go eat a big buffet. And then ask yourself, how much shit is in your body? And then you'll know. You have to answer your question. It's as simple as that. Love and light. Trapped inside of a demon. Stay inside for a week. Daddy loves you. Whole heaven dear. Swagadelic love. Beaming out.